Let's start here via the rap. Did you know? This is the title.
Okay.
Forget the did you know. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
This is the title of their article.
So they're not doing movie news in the lids of like beer bottles or whatever.
I miss that, Mason.
Oh, yeah?
No, I don't drink that much beer. When 1.4 billion isn't enough, Avatar sequels under the microscope as Disney weighs franchise's future.
Like under the wokeroscope.
Thank you. Thank you, though. Apparently...
Should we do a segment called Under the Wokeroscope?
Yeah, definitely.
Under the Wokeroscope?
And it's going to have an AI thumbnail. It looks terrible.
Yes.
We're both in it. We look weird and glossy and not like us at all.
Yes.
Yes, we can. And we're breaking through a comic panel or a brick wall or
We're
something.
100% breaking through a comic panel.
Or a brick wall.
We could do that, sure, yeah.
Cool, all right.
Content's to BD. Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what it is, but we're putting stuff under the wokeroscope.
We certainly are. Conversations apparently being held to make the next 2 Avatar films shorter and cheaper. James Cameron.
That's just funny inherently. Just
What's that?
I don't know. Just the idea of some of the most expensive and long, the longest and some of the just
longest and most expensive
movies of all time. Just to be like, yeah, whatever.
Could be shorter. Could be cheaper.
Could be cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the whole idea of like just dismantle the very concept of them. The idea that they're long and expensive. Anyway, carry on.
James Cameron, the architect of the Avatar franchise, is apparently questioning if the franchise will continue after the underwhelming financial returns of Avatar Fire and Ash. That's only because it costs billions and billions of dollars. It's also pointed out in this article that if you look at the 3 movies back to back, it evens out that they've made over $2 billion each.
Interesting.
It's just the last one didn't make as many billions as the previous 2.
That's correct.
According to an anonymous Avatar team member, Cameron would have engaged with another project before returning to Avatar 4 if Avatar Fire and Ash eclipsed 2 billion. Now, Cameron is intent on making 4 and 5, which has been...
Do you think this is Sam Worthington?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which has been... He'll talk to anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll bail you up at a party. It happened to me. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I was looking at you, making eyes, be like, can you come over and introduce
I was
yourself?
like, no, I want to see how this plays out. And he was like, g'day there, James. Tell you what, this Avatar franchise is in trouble. Not my problem. I got my money. I don't care.
Did he? I guess he would have.
Yeah.
4 and 5, and Sam told me this. They're apparently radically different from Avatar Fire and Ash, which was also not very radically different from Avatar Way of Water.
Mate, they're radically diffo. That's what he said. Because he's very Australian.
They're Rad and Diffo.
Yeah.
They're Rado and Diffo.
Yeah.
Which also 2 of his mates that he brings with him everywhere. The comparison is apparently that of the original Star Wars to The Empire Strikes Back. Like, it's that kind of thing. And so James Cameron apparently has taken this as a personal challenge to reinvigorate cinemas yet again. Yeah, it's certainly true that third Avatar didn't light the world on fire that the first or second
Which is
one
ironic because it's the fire one.
That's what I'm saying. It's irony.
No, I'm saying that.
I'm agreeing with you.
You didn't make that connection. I made that connection. You can agree with it after the fact.
Can't we both make a connection?
No,
Can't we have parallel thought? Can't this be a deep impact Armageddon thought structure situation?
Absolutely not.
I think it can be. I think that's fine. Let's leave a poll below. There it is.
All right, great.
It's definitely there.
That's good.
Yeah. I would love them to be different.
Yeah, sure.
Because I liked 2 and 3, but
I mean,
they certainly fought whales at the end or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
killed Brendan Gleeson twice.
Yeah, some movies of this ilk, I assume you've just got a bunch of CGI assets ready to go, and I guess you could just put them into a new thing. But I guess the point, like Avatar, the idea is they do it live every time.
We'll do it live.
Exactly. I'm Big Jim.
They've also apparently filmed like 20 or 25% of the 4th or 5th movie already.
I'll just put that in.
Just put that in. That's easy. You're saving money, basically. But yeah, you're right. A lot of the technology and assets and that are already there. They basically had to rebuild everything after the first Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the technological leap though here at this point?
Yeah.
Smell-o-vision?
It's smell-o-vision. You do the 25. You put the 25% on screen.
Yeah.
Right. And then you just cut to Sam Worthington in blue makeup. It's just regular Sam Worthington, and he draws back a bow and he lets it go. And then you cut to the bad guy, and it's just whoever the actor, and it's just they're in blue makeup or whatever, or it's the army guy. Quaritch. And then he's just you get him to just hold an arrow.
And you do a whip pan.
Yeah, and it goes dunk, and he goes, ugh! And then he falls off a cliff again.
Yeah.
And then you go, end. Question mark. And then the box office will tell you.
Yeah, if it's 2 billion, then...
Yeah, if they make 2 billion off that.
It is kind of wild that, like, a movie can make $1.4 billion, and then they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Based on your previous track record, this is a failure, because you should have made 3 billion.
Yeah.
Big Jim.
It's also not a merchandise machine the way that Star Wars or Marvel is.
Yeah.
Like, people aren't snapping up all the different Avatar games, of which there are very few.
Exactly.
And
Once you've got a few blue guys,
yeah,
of different sizes, then you get the red guys.
You want the blue guy with Oakley's.
That's so true, you do, don't you?
Yeah, man.
Put him in a little tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Little
walking machine.
Yeah.
Brendan Gleeson.
I'm Brendan Gleeson.
One of the Flight of the Conchords.
I'm one of the Flight of the Conchords.
Put him in double pack.
I'm
double pack. Brendan Gleeson. Brendan Gleeson. One of the Flight of the Conchords.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you push a button, the Flight of the Conchords guy on his back flips over. It's the other guy from the Flight of the Conchords. Two heads flip over.
Like one of those Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
You're good at merch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one would buy that.
And he says, a small man's wetsuit, please.
Yes.
Which is that?
Because one of them's the fucking water guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Parallel thought again. We both had the same idea.
No, man. Come on, man.
That's a good song.
Thank you.
Look up Hurt Feelings by Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
And the video clip on YouTube. Yeah. Ooh, nice work, Mason.
Thanks, man. Cracking a
Parallel
can.
thought again.
Okay, I'll give you that one. You did invent cracking a can.
I did. Cracking a tinny.
I used to just eat the can and then just crush it in my windpipe. Release those juices,
Yeah, like an emu, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it definitely does need to be changed up. Yeah, and you do certainly feel the length in these movies.
But I mean, like...
It's interesting that if James Cameron sees it as a challenge. Like, I like that.
Because, I mean, that's sort of so much of his career prior to, like, when he was doing cheaper movies like the original Terminator. Like, those would have been an exercise in figuring out the way to do things cheaply and minimum number of takes and quickest amount of time and all that sort of stuff. And so I guess to some degree he's kind of been spoiled by having infinite money.
Yes.
So
he's spoiled.
Yeah, he's a spoiled little brat with his infinite money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I think he definitely was able to push Disney around prior to this and before that 20th Century Fox. But now I would say...
Now if you're only bringing in 2 Billy, they can push you around because they got more Billies.
They got more Billies. Exactly.
But I mean, how do you... What is more cheaply? Is that worse special effects, like where you can see the scenes?
I mean, if you cut an hour out of each of them,
that's true.
That in itself is is huge.
I mean, maybe that's it. It's just like a tighter script.
Yeah.
Less. I mean, at this point, we've gone. We've had 3 movies of like, your family's important. Well, I think it isn't.
But you're a human guy or whatever.
Well, I could be an alien guy too. Well, now we're all aligned and we're going to shoot arrows. At Brendan Gleeson.
Whoa.
Again.
Yeah, again.
But so you just trim, like we're on board. Just have an early scene where they're like, we're a big family, we're in love or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just do the action.
I think also the gap hurt the last one as well.
Yeah.
Because it had been 13 years or whatever it was between the first and second.
Mm-hmm.
And people were excited to kind of go back and be like, I sort of remember this. But then when it's 3 years, you're like,
I definitely remember
this. I remember this has just happened, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
If you're listening, Big Jim.
Mm-hmm. We know.
Yeah, we know.
And we've got parallel thought to you. We thought of it.
Cut out the family stuff.
Get rid of it.
And stop drinking your cans of Coke that way. It's weird.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, the ostrich thing. Yeah. The ostrich method.
Yeah.
I thought you invented that.
Sometimes you get in Big Jim's ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.